Now, what do we have here? The music man himself, Mr. Neil Diamond. I know I ask this all the time, but I'm like, is Neil Diamond still alive? Because very iconic guy. What was the song that everybody sang? Bump, bump, bump. It got a bump, bump in it. Damn, don't get me this in there thinking. I've even took all day. You got to get to this intro at some point, man. Neil Diamond, I Said, first timer for me. I heard a couple of Neil Diamond songs. Of course, you know, I'm an 80s baby, so I heard something that Neil Diamond did at least. And we're going to get to this one because everything he has done has been an absolute classic. You don't play arenas if you haven't done a bunch of classics, man. If you're new to me, I'm a classic myself, kind of classic type of guy. I am Krizz Kaliko, man, the only multi-gold and platinum rapping, singing, songwriting producer that reacts to videos right here on YouTube. This is Closer to the Classics. Let's go.
Krizz Kaliko.
Kaliko?
Krizz Kaliko.
Krizz! Oh, they're waking Krizz up!
All right, let's get to it, man. Neil Diamond, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Guys, I answer comments. For some reason, I do it in the middle of the night all the time. I don't know. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to become a member, click right down there. You can become a member, and you guys get the reaction videos first. And if there's any issues, you know, you guys still get them. The membership still are able to see these things, and everybody may not. They may not go to the public. Mr. Neil Diamond, I Said. Let's see what he am and what did he say. Let's get closer to this classic, man.
LA is fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents are low, but you know, keep thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two shores.
Right?
LA is fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more.
I didn't know he's from New York.
I am myself.
Hey.
To no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair.
I remember this melody. Da, 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 da.
I am, I cried. I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why.
Yeah, it's real familiar.
Leaving me lonely.
Give me a pause, man. You ever had these things where you feel like you never heard the song when you see the title, but then it's like, I recognize the da-da, I recognize the da-da, da-da, and the da-da-da-da. I recognize those two parts, but I didn't know it said I said. And maybe he used that similar melodies on other songs. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect the man and say that he recycled his own melodies or nothing like that, because Neil Diamond is absolutely legendary. Legendary, man. I can remember like my classmates' moms like loving Neil Diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like loving some Neil Diamond. Was there Neil Diamond merch back then? I'm sure he sold t-shirts or something. I don't know. Anyway, this is really dope, man. You know, he had like very anthemic songs. They all sound like the whole crowd would sing this in a concert, man. Let's get back to it. Like the 60s, huh?
Did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Well, except for the names and a few other changes, if you talk about me, the story's the same one.
All right. Talk to him, Neil.
But I got an emptiness deep inside that I've tried, but it won't let me And I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being alone. I am, I said,
I got it.
to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I cried. I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am, I said.
I am, I said.
I am, I cried.
I'm gonna tell you what's so dope about Neil Diamond. Having that little bit of grit. His voice was real smooth, but he got this little scratchiness to it. Cause he could have been, I am, I said, but it's got a little, I am, I said. It's like a little scratchiness to it that makes it so dope, man. It probably make it's I don't know, man. It's the manly part coming out, man, with the growl, with the grit. You know what I'm saying? That's, as a man with a little bit of growl and grit to his voice like me, I can understand wanting to get that out there, man. You know what I mean? It gets to what Will Ferrell say, gets the people going. Really dope, man. It feels like Neil Diamond songs were written by him, especially if he's from New York. It feels like he wrote these songs. I don't know this, but I hope he did. Now, let me not get too carried away. Artists that don't write, that still can deliver the song, are very necessary and still talented. But artists that can write it and deliver it and write the music and stuff, man, I have like extra respect for them. And maybe that's because that's what I always did, and writing for other people and stuff like that. Really dope, man. I won't hold y'all forever today. Really dope. I enjoyed this Neil Diamond song, man. I am, I said. You gonna have to put that on the end of there, man, for it to feel real. Much love to Neil Diamond. If he's living, if he's not, man, his music will live on forever and ever and ever, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for joining me. Closer to the classics. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Cali, baby. Oh.
Krizz Kaliko.
Kaliko?
Krizz Kaliko.
Krizz! Oh, they're waking Krizz up! Uh-oh!